Well, it's a good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the opening round of the Victorian Premier League 2, formerly known as NPL 3, coming to you live from CB Smith Reserve in what is the opening game for the home side, Brunswick Juventus, versus the visitors, FC Melbourne Srbija. My name is Alex Sivkarowski. We'll be bringing you the live action over the next 2 hours, so make sure you give us a like, a follow, and leave your comments online. We'd love to hear your thoughts about the game. And in tonight's game, we've got joining me is Daniel Nasser and also the former president and current treasurer, Mr. Joe Sala. Good evening, gentlemen.
Thank you, Alex. Good evening.
Good evening, Alex. Good evening, Joe Sala. And welcome all the black and white faithful.
Well, it's going to be a big off-season. We've got a host of new names and players that are going to introduce over the course of the next 90 minutes. But as we have the kickoff underway here, we want to thank our major sponsor. Without them, we could not have done it. And Joe's Quality Corner at Preston Market. Make sure you give them a visit this weekend. They're open Saturday, Sunday, and they've got specials all weekend for you. Make sure you give them a visit and let them know that you're a Brunswick Juventus fan. So Brunswick Juventus now will be kicking off to the right of screen to us here. As you can see, the glorious light tower has been removed, so the viewing has been absolutely brilliant going forward. And gentlemen, these two teams want to look to impress this season. Who are the key highlights for you?
For me, Alex, it's going to be the team that settles their nerves quickest. It's the first game of the season. There's going to be a bit of nerves, a bit of tension on the pitch. Both teams desperate for the 3 points. It's going to be important that the team that will settle their game plan in first, get their game plan rolling, they're going to be hopefully the ones that take it out. It's going to be the black and white, hopefully, as they go, can set back to put on some defence.
As Brunswick Juventus now, they have to go back to One Sok Choi. Happy to build it back. Oliver Stankovski will hope to see his charges really come out of the blocks early and put the pressure on Zeljko Popovic's team and ensure that their first game under the lights here at CB Smith Reserve is a tough one. And as Brunswick Juventus go forward, it's a lovely diagonal ball cross field now. They switch it over to the other side. Carter try to get under the ball, but gets out muscled by Nikolic. Referee Mark Tito will just blow the whistle.
Both sides come from different sides of the spectrum. One's been promoted from the level below us, and Brunswick Juventus slipped down to first time to level 3. So both teams will be keen to settle quickly and just prove that they deserve their opportunities.
Got a great crowd in tonight here at CB Smith Reserve. A lot of home fans, good away travelling fans supporting both sides, which is great to see. It's a long looping ball over the top, headed away. Carter, busy early on. Opportunity now for Melbourne Srbija. Good control there by Petreski. Happy to just move it around from the back line here. Brunswick Juve now. Looking for that long ball. Lovely bit of passage of play here. Just not running on the end of it. As both teams, gentlemen, have brought in quite a number of players in there. For Brunswick Juventus, who do you think the key standout signing is this season?
Well, defensively, we've certainly shored up. Got a couple of capable players. Eton Redmayne from the USA's brought some stability first up. Phil Petrevski, the prime mover, obviously been around the traps a little bit for Kingston City and so forth, so he brings a lot of drive. We're looking for these people to actually start instigating many changes, Alex.
So Brunswick Juventus early on giving away some cheap fouls.
A few nerves still apparent. Some hasty balls.
As we have now.
It's good energy to show that kind of early anyway, so.
Perfect night for football here in marvellous Marybeck.
As Nikolic goes up forward, Ninkovic was the target. They bring it back down to Sokol. Able to run through the middle of the park here. Too many red shirts now. Switch of play here from Melbourne Srbija. Beautiful night here at CB Smith Reserve. great night for football. As we said, it's brought to you by Joe's Quality Corner at Preston Market. Make sure you give them a visit. Let them know you're a Brunswick Juventus fan. As once again, Nikolic, short one into Biggin. So both teams early on, gentlemen, just slow play, nothing too extravagant, just testing out each other out, see who blinks first.
You're right, Alex. A little bit scratchy at the moment. Both teams trying to feel themselves out. No one's been able to get round the back of any defensive push. So it's still arm wrestle stage.
The long one's driven forward. Brunswick able to win it back. The new signing there in the middle. Plays the short one down the line, looks inwards again. Seems like that midfield section's where...
Strong challenge there from the captain in Lukic. Referee Mark Tito will definitely have to think about this one, where does he give a card early on and set the tone, or will he allow that to go?
Philip Petreski just down on his haunches, obviously feeling the effects of that. Alex, Daniel?
It was certainly late.
Interesting call. The referee's kept the card in his pocket, so see how we go from here and in. But it's an opportunity now for Brunswick Juventus to just reassess and set themselves in. Short one in. No pressure here from the forward in Luka Ninkovic.
Redmore able to...
Lovely ball out wide. That time not able to get it under control was Steve Sokol through the jeers of the away fans. Nikolic goes a long throw. Ninkovic the target. Petreski clears up forward. It's a foot race now. Biggin. Ooh, strong challenge there. Kundari put his body through the line as Melbourne Srbija now push on forward here, looking for that diagonal ball, cut off in the end, but ooh, strong challenge once again. And the referee's going to give a foul against Brunswick Juve this time.
No, it's for Brunswick Juve by the looks of it.
No, it's going in favour of Brunswick Juventus now. So, well, Mark Tito put his card away, so the players seen that. They thought maybe we can slip in a few harsh challenges as Choi now to bring it back out.
Simue, the captain.
Looking up, see what's in front of him. Looks to go the long ball over the top. Carter again the target. Falls for Graham. Nice work here from Basic. Biggin. So that's Milos Ilic that time. Trying to look for that long ball over the top now. Handball call there. Play on his advantage now. Serbia push on forward here. The cross to come in. It's low. Cleared by Brunswick Juve. Only as far. Another strong challenge there. They're going forward now. Both teams really stepping it up now. Up forward. It falls for Basic. Looking to get a cross in. Basic now gets the byline. And it will be a goal kick as Brunswick Juve survive that scare, gentlemen.
Still quite willing, Alex. Referees letting a lot of things go. The only concern I have for that is down the track when he finally loses his patience and somebody is actually on the receiving end of something unnecessary.
Yeah, great call there, Joe. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're watching around the world, let us know your thoughts on this one. Tell us where you're watching it from and who's going to take this out. What does Brunswick Juventus need to do? And if you're a FC Melbourne Srbija fan, let us know online what they need to do. As now they push on back through the left back here. Another long ball through the middle, flicked on, but no one's home as Jared Hill plays it in short to his centre back. They go out wide to Nikolic. You can go for a bit of a run here. Nikolic at left back. Lovely diagonal ball down the line now, just a tad bit out, and it'll be a throw in for Brunswick Juventus.
Well, as mentioned earlier, there's certainly tensions are high. Plenty of challenge coming in thick and fast, and no one here is leaving anything on the pitch today. Absolutely not.
10 minutes in. Been a bit of a scrappy game so far, but you expect that in opening game. It's been a long off season. New team, new players, new coach. That one headed away. As Brunswick Juve get it back again. Too long for Sokol, headed away by Biggin. Carter flicks it on. Playing ping pong at the moment as Ninkovic decides to join in. Gets clipped there by Petreski. And finally a card comes out to Philip Petreski.
Yep. Probably a touch late there.
The replay shows slight delay on that.
So free kick now for FC Melbourne Srbija. Over the ball is the captain in Thomas Lakic. Either him or Nenad Nikolic will whip on in. Ninkovic will be the target. Looks like it'll be Lakic to whip it in. Patiently waiting for the referee. Right. Cross comes in, it's deep. Look at the back post. On the chance. It's opening goal from FC Melbourne Srbija. The back post was left open. Poor defending there.
Yep, spent a lot of time on his own.
And it looks like it's a new boy, Luka Ninkovic. Gets FC Melbourne Srbija underway here at CB Smith Reserve.
New signing there for Melbourne Srbija, and within minutes of the game, almost 11 minutes, he's opened up his account for the season.
Well, poor defending there from Brunswick Juventus there. The ball dropped. Clearance was not at all a good one. And at the back is the goal poacher, Ninkovic, who puts the away side up 1-0 early on. Plenty of time left to go now as Brunswick Juve send it up forward. Headed away. Petreski needs to be a bit calm and composed now. He's on a yellow early on.
As you say, Alex, plenty of time. Just need to get our rhythm. Neither team has actually provided any fluency in their football so far, and this might be an opportunity for us just to calm down a little bit and play football.
Couldn't agree more, Joe. It's
certainly
very important.
FC Melbourne Srbija have got their tails up for a second here. They can sense, but there we go.
Lovely ball down the line now. Cross come in, good tackle. They'll get a corner here, so an opportunity up the other end. They haven't even had a sniff at the moment, Brunswick Juventus, and this is a big moment now. A goal here could really sting.
Take some of that wind out of their feathers, out of their tails.
That's
Melbourne Srbija.
Bit of a hush around the ground. Unexpectedly fall behind.
cross to come in. High cross. Oh, they head it down. Good save. The follow-up eventually is cleared. Petreski swings it back in. Another clearance. Big moment in the game, but Jared Hill making a crucial save there, gentlemen.
Not sure who it was. Could have been Redmore there with a nice header. Down low, which is what you'd expect its director to be, but well saved by the keeper.
Opportunity now for Brunswick Juventus through Graham. Lovely board switch play. They've got players at the back now. Headed down. Swing and a miss there. Gives another opportunity, but the red shirts are around. Looking to look down the line, just holding up the play here. Eventually it's cleared long, but to really no avail as Brunswick Juventus now able to assess through Petreski. He's been busy early on, gentlemen, but just needs to get back in the game.
There's a realisation that we need to ask some questions. Haven't really done so yet, but I think the goals just stung us a little bit. No bias here, of course. This is Brunswick Juventus Football Club.
Yes.
As Jared Hill now to bring it back into play.
and get some time on the ball, get that nerves down, get their game plan in. And the goalkeepers put it out of bounds on the land track side.
No chance here for the Zebras to go forward. Lovely ball, Carter. Flicked on again. Carter will get it back again. Nice little 1-2 here with Kundari. The shot probably not the greatest, but at least he attempted to do something. Deep in the back pocket here for Melbourne Srbija. Cut off again, going forward. It's Sokol trying to play the 1-2s with Borisevic. And the challenge there from Marko Basic. That will be a throw for Brunswick Juve.
Really important that they continue this pressure now. They've started to put Melbourne Srbija back into their half, and they need to capitalise where they can.
Correct. A bit of a free rein for Terence Carter. Won't die wondering to have a shot. He'll look for every opportunity.
Cleared away. Petreski swings it back out to Graham. They lose a little bit of ground but maintain possession. Simioi out now to the left-hand side. Another chance here. Cross comes in, it's low, cleared by Melbourne Srbija. And it'll be another throw for Brunswick Juve. Well,
you're right, though. The pattern's changed. We're a little bit more aggressive in our own half with a willingness to put them under pressure a little bit.
Absolutely. It feels like the goals actually lifted their energy and reduced Melbourne's, which is exactly what we want here. But
another sloppy cross there. Gives a chance now for Melbourne Srbija. Petreski at the pull out of the challenge. They switch it out wide to Basic. Too many black and white shirts around. He gets out of trouble. They switch it up. Oh, lovely ball to Nikolic now. He's got a bit of space in front of him. Nikolic steaming forward here at the edge of the box. Looks up, puts a beautiful cross in. But it's straight at Wonsok Choi.
Nice build-up by Melbourne Srbija.
We've seen that a couple of times now from Nenad Nikolic just running down that left wing, and Brunswick Juventus really need to close that gap here. Another chance here. The ball out wide. Sokol just waiting for it. Still going forward. Have a hit. Squares in the edge of the box. Another chance here. The shot comes in. It's blocked. Another chance. No. Big moment in the game there. Just couldn't keep it down. A couple of bites of the cherries there, but unfortunately in the end.
Is it Oliveira? No, it was a 15.
Mitchell Graham.
Mitchell Graham.
Just got underneath it. Big moment in the game. You can hear the crowd. They sensed it as well, but a lot better there from Brunswick Juventus, gentlemen.
The eyes open wide, Alex, but the calmness has to be there.
Absolutely. He's had a lively game. It's just...
I dare say we haven't seen the end of the goals tonight.
Another long ball, and it'll be a Melbourne Srbija throw. Chance for Nikolic. Off a short one there from Basic. Chose to ignore him. Eventually goes long. Ninkovic the target, headed away. High ball in the air. Petreski falls to Ninkovic. He just swings at it well wide, and that it's going to be a goal kick.
Immediately Redmore brings into play. It goes back to the new signing from Bulleen Lions. And now with the captain.
Checkered pre-season, Choi. Some injury woes, but looks like he's pulled through okay. Experienced, as you say, new recruit from Bulleen. Done enough to keep Phil Petrovski out of the starting lineup.
Petreski in the middle of the park. Manages to find Kundari now. Looks up. Ball in. Ooh, just slipped at the last second there was Sokol. He gives it away. Got to be careful here now. Serbia stream forward now. Brunswick Juventus have the numbers in the back. Eventually able to get it under control. Just almost running into each other now. They can push it out wide. Lovely ball. It falls for Graham. Graham waiting for the overlapping run. Oliveira just getting clipped there, and it will be a free kick.
See if they can get some success out on this left-hand side. He's driving it towards the corner. He's whipped it in and intercepted, but
puts on the trickery here. Bit too much. Eventually it's cleared by Lukic, but ball comes back as quickly as it came out. Flicked on. Ninkovic swings at it, but plenty of black and white shirts around now. And it'll be a throw.
Just lifted their work rate in the last 10 minutes or so.
Petreski. Away fans not happy with the throw, but look good from here in the middle of the park. Carter tried to flick it on quickly, but not the application he wanted. Bit of pressure here now. Oh, a bit of an up and under here now. Chance for Brunswick Juventus. A clash here. Falls. Chance for Sokol. Good tackle in the end. Last minute tackle, and it is a corner there for Brunswick Juventus.
Bit more threat now. Some taking advantage of some half chances.
Big moment there. Another corner now for Brunswick Juventus. Had a big opportunity a couple of minutes ago as Graham hit one over the bar. Another chance here. Cross to come. High ball. Headed away.
Anything from the second ball?
Another chance at it.
Recycled.
Cross looking for the back post. Maybe a bit too deep. Easy carry there for Hill.
Redmore's a towering figure. It was the right target. Let's see if he can get back in position. There we go.
Good covering work by Sokol there to ensure the ball stays in our attacking half.
Nikolic just trying to waste a bit of time here, but almost half an hour, just over half an hour of play left to go. Plenty of time left. The throw to come. Goes long. Headed back by Simioi. Good work there from Reddymore. No one in the middle of the park here for Brunswick Juventus. Probably something they to look at as they go back to Choi. Got to be careful here in possession. Not the greatest of passes that time by Ayrton Reddymore. And it'll be a throw for Melbourne Srbija, deep at left wing.
Alex, both Barisevic and Petrevski are sitting deep as two holdings. So when the ball comes out, there's an almighty gap through the middle. Terence Carter's been given licence by the looks of it to just roam around, but what that does is it robs us of a position going forward.
Chance now. Will be a throw here for Melbourne Srbija. Nikolic comes across edge of the box here, eventually cleared, headed on that time by Kundari. And it'll be a Brunswick Juventus ball for a throw in at right back. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're watching around the world, let us know your thoughts on the game so far. Leave us a comment on the stream. We'd love to hear your thoughts about what Brunswick Juventus can do to get back into this one. And what does Melbourne Srbija need to do to keep control as they go short here? Carter. Ball into Graham. They go back to Choi. Swings it out wide to the left-hand side with a bit of availability. Again, that centre midfield, just no one there, as you said there, Joe, and it looks like maybe a tactical change is required from Oliver Stankovski at half-time. As they go over the top, it's a lovely darting ball, just a tad too long. That time for Carter, he'll grab it and keep it under wraps.
So Kundari's looking to fill that hole, going backwards and forwards, but the gap in there is quite huge.
Choi goes short. Yeah, Wide. Ball in the middle to Petreski. Petreski looks around saying, come on, got to get moving, boys. Another chance now. He's opened up in the middle of the park here. Good bit of passage of play. They switch it out wide. It's a good chance here for Graham. Foot race with Nikolic, and Nikolic clears for the line. And it'll be a throw.
That was better, Alex. Two options in the middle for Petreski to see and try to get round the back of him here with Sokol. Just missed out. But that's a better semblance of some movement.
So a chance now to throw for Brunswick Juventus. Deep at right wing. Ball comes in edge of the box. They'll get it back again. Graham bobbles it up. Hill. Oh, it's dropped here. Cleared by the captain in Lukic. But offside flag will be raised.
Look, the second efforts there were really important. It's unfortunate the player there was found offside. But this ascendancy from the black and white continues. And the chances are piling up. One of them needs to go in. Oh, two actually now.
Hill to bring it in. FC Serbia dictating the play now. Goes up straight down the middle. Strong header there, but it went backwards by Redimore. Good work that time. Basic in the middle. Quick 1-2. Ninkovic. Darting ball back to Basic. That falls in the lap of Choi. He goes out to the right-hand side, and they can build it out from the back here, but no options here. Lofts it forward. Carter was the target again. Strong challenges there, both cleaned by the referee as they pull it out wide to Nikolic. Plays it in short. Good work there by Petreski. Thanks for tuning in, Maurice Blasioni.
Morris Balassoni.
Cleared.
Famous name around our club, the Balassonis. Past president Peter.
Great to have their supporters. Lukic now. Carter putting the pressure on. They go back to Hill. He goes short to Biggin. Ninkovic coming up very high up the field now. A bit of a turnover. Strong challenge there again from Nikolic. Petreski. Lovely little 1-2 with Simioi. They switch it out to the left-hand side now.
Good ball.
Brunswick Juventus pushing in edge of the box. Cross to come. Too many red shirts around. They concede. Cross comes in. Brought down by Vaz. Shields the ball nicely. Still going Vaz. Eventually it's cleared. It's another bit of passage of play here for Brunswick Juventus. Simioi.
We haven't pepped back. Just need to crew the gra at the final stage.
Composure is going to be important.
Just finding that final third a bit difficult at the moment. Brunswick Juventus, they get it in, but the finished product is not there as yet. You just feel like another chance and they might be able to grab it as Choi goes short. Petreski offers support here, eventually goes to him. Looks up in the middle of the park there. Carter, probably could have got there, but they get it back now. Chance for Graham. Petreski waiting for it in the middle, just totally being ignored at the moment. Got Sokol or Graham as well. They're all waiting for it on this side camera side here, but team hasn't just been able to look up and have it as they finally get out a bit of trouble now. Oh, dangerous ball. They give it away. It's forced to Basic now. Ninkovic, the danger man. Back to Basic. Basic looks up. It's eventually cleared. Oh, strong challenge there. And it will be a free kick. And the yellow card too.
Made no contact with the ball.
Certainly some tension in the air there. Mitchell Graham has had a few conversations now with the referee, and I think he's been a bit perturbed by all the ankle bashing that they've been copping.
It's been a bit willing for both teams, but both teams know the importance of a round one victory. Just like to see us settle a bit in midfield and take control. Where Matthew Kundari drifting towards the centre forward role, and Borisevic going backwards and forwards. We're not really sure who's actually anchoring, whether it's Petrescu or himself. Sometimes it's both. We're just missing that little key pin in that 10 role, just for distribution. My feeling is Petrescu's better suited to that. We'll just have to wait and see how it unveils.
As Choi now tasked with bringing it back in. Goes in short. Looks like Petrescu's starting to move in the centre of the park now. Maybe the tactical substitution there from Oleg Stankovsky is high ball in the air. Eventually it's cleared forward. That time going over the bench, and will be a throw on the far side. Well, half an hour of played here at CB Smith Reserve. It is the visiting side, leading 1-0 thanks to a goal from Ninkovic. As they stream forward now, Sokol. Oh, tries to chip the keeper. Fancy effort there, but distance not a problem. Accuracy wasn't there as Hill got back in time there.
Like the characteristic of doing something like that, just to keep everybody on their toes.
Keep them unpredictable.
Hill now, tasked with bringing it back into play. Get to the middle of the park, straight down the throat of Sokol. Challenged that time by Borisevic. Play on, says the referee, as Serbia stream forward now. Out wide was Basic. Brown running into a bit of trouble now. Carter had to stretch out far to get that one under control. It's a sea of legs at the moment, and it's going to be a foul going.
He's unsure himself where it was going.
Not sure which way it's going, but
I think he's indicating it's the other way. It's just...
as Simeoi fancies himself.
You hate to see it, Alex, Daniel. You hate to see it. I'd like to see officials maintain control of the game.
Yeah. Mark Tito wasn't paying attention what was going around him, but we actually get it back under control now, as chance for Nenad Nikolic to swing one in. He's been busy early on, Nikolic. Another dangerous ball. It's in the box, looking for the back post this time. Ninkovic was the target, eventually cleared. They hoof it forward, but plenty of red shirts around.
Won't be happy with that, Petrescu.
As Ilic plays 1-2 with his keeper, they look for the line. This time it's Lees. Gets clipped from behind. Play on, says the referee. Carter puts in a strong challenge. Just under 15 minutes left to play here before half-time. Still got time left for Brunswick Juventus to snatch something, but they've really got to get that final third just clicking at the moment, gentlemen. It's not really working for them.
No, there's no real fluency to it. As I say, Terence Carter looks like he has licence to move about. It's just not receiving the ball for him to be too dangerous.
And Spasic eventually cleared. And looks, I'm not sure if it's a free kick or it's offside or a foul, but either way, it's a Brunswick Juventus ball. As Choi looks to bring it back into play. Looks upfield. Carter the target. Petrescu, good work, wins the battle, but coming through was Ilic. They switch it out wide. Good defensive work again. No foul there. Good call by the referee. But Melbourne Srbija win it back now, and eventually it looks like it's going to be called.
Throw in it is.
Cross now comes in. Blocked. They'll get a throw deep at right wing.
Melbourne finding their way back in this game.
Just the last 5 minutes or so, I agree, Daniel. Just getting a little bit more momentum as we push forward. There seems to be some gaps appearing wide, especially.
Throw comes in. Eventually it's cleared. It took a heavy touch there. They go forward. Carter, second to the ball. They switch it out wide, maybe a little bit tad too wide, and it'll be a throw for Brunswick Juventus. Gentlemen, 10 minutes to go. You're Brunswick Juventus coach. What do you sort of throw in the last 10 minutes?
I think we just got to get control of that ball once it comes out of the defensive line. It's too easily gathered up at the moment by FC Melbourne Srbija, and so we need to take control a little bit higher up the pitch.
Well, if you're a fan watching online, let us know your thoughts online. Leave us a comment. Make sure you like and share the stream, ladies and gentlemen. The more we can get the likes and shares up, the better we can support our sponsors. Without them, we couldn't have brought you this telecast as Melbourne Srbija now stream forward once again. There's a surge of numbers out wide. Falls for Basic. Looks to cut in. Edge of the box now flicked over the top. Ninkovic heads it down. Was expecting to Basic to run on the end of it, but weren't on the same page.
Nice thought there. Passage of play, 3 or 4 passages.
I think this is the moment here where Brunswick Juventus need to settle their nerves, wait for the overlap run. We're not getting as many overlap runs from our wing backs today as we normally would, and because of that, we're just looking forward, and it's always one-dimensional.
Cross now, edge of the box now. Chance here. Looking for Ninkovic, still going on. No one there on the back post. It was wide open. Another gaping hole. It's kept in now. Still going forward. Srbija, cross comes in. Took a deflection. There's a sea of legs now still going forward. Eventually it's cleared, but it's all red shirts. They head it back in. And that time Choi will pick it up. There is a player down. We can't see off screen. Referee Mark Tito will come over just to check to see if he's okay. But again, gentlemen, back post free once again, and something that Brunswick Juventus really need to get better. Can't see the number there. It is one of our players is holding that left shin.
I think that might be Graham.
As we wait for the medic to come out, while that medic runs out and gives a little bit of assistance. We want to thank our major sponsor for this telecast, Joe Quality Corner here at Preston Market. Go check out their specials. Long weekend this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Lamb loin chops, $20 a kilo, $20.99. Barbecue lamb chops, $15.99 a kilo. And pork spare ribs, $19.99 a kilo. And they've got 18 variety of gourmet sausages. Not 1, not 10, but 18. Thank you so much to Joe's Quality Corner at Preston Market. Make sure you go down this weekend and give them a visit and let them know you're a Brunswick Juventus fan. Well, just under 8 minutes ago, the players can grab a quick drinks break. Looks like the player is back on his feet, which is a great promising sign. He might be limping a little bit, but he's back on the field. They've just got to get that centre of the midfield under control there. If they can get that under control, you just feel like they can really push and press and get a goal here from Brunswick Juventus.
Certainly enough firepower to get the job done. It's a case of stringing a few passes together to make some space and try to get in behind them. Once we get to the defenders running towards their own goal, it's always a little bit dangerous. We haven't actually done it too many times so far tonight.
So back into play now. Petreski. And they need him to just really start playing higher up the field. He looks around saying, where is everyone? Got to start moving around a bit more. They push it out now to left-hand side. Finally find a bit of space. Good ball across, but eventually it's cleared by Nikolic. They've got the numbers in the back. Simioi. He goes short to Graham. Oh, Graham just took an extra touch there. Good work that time from Basic. They go back to Nikolic. Biggin puts the ball upfield. Headed away. Sokol just took a heavy touch that time, whereas Borisevic just falls now for Ilic. He swings it at it wide, maybe a tad too wide, and it will be a Brunswick Juve throw.
Two old boys in the Melbourne Srbija team, number 11 Maxim Ilic and number 3, I think it is, Luke Biggin, or number 16 Luke Biggin. Both serviceable players. Spent some time in the black and white, now applying their trade elsewhere.
Like I said earlier, Joe, we are unbiased, so we do wish them well.
We do.
Oh, challenge from behind. And eventually it's going in the way of Melbourne Srbija that time. So interesting call there by Mark Tito, the referee. So 5 minutes to go here at CB Smith Reserve. It is the visitors leading 1-0 thanks to a goal from Luka Ninkovic. And it's another dangerous cross coming in here. They've lit that back post open a couple times. Cross comes in again, looking for that back post. Headed back in. Oh, it's flicked on there. Edge of the box. Oh, it's brought back in dangerously. They went up for the header. It falls for Campana. Switched out wide. He's been busy, Basic. Playing that number 10 role, really pivotal for Melbourne Srbija. Still going Basic now, 2 to beat. Oh, still gets it by the byline. Basic squares it. Chance for Ninkovic. Sidestepping. Too many touches. He gets it back here. They're lining up. The shot comes in. Good save by Choi. Eventually cleared. Well, they are really ramping up the pressure now. Melbourne Srbija. Ninkovic has been dangerous. Big moment there for Maxim Ilic. Brunswick Juventus, desperate defending.
Playing with a bit of confidence, and Choi comes to the rescue with a great save up close.
Throw comes in, it's flicked on, high ball, but it will be a goal kick, and Choi will have to go back and retrieve his own ball.
Well, there's 3 minutes plus extra time to go. It's going to be more important than ever that they can keep the scoreline as it is, if not improve it. Nothing risky at this point.
Choi, they turn it over again now. Out wide here. Puts a darting ball. Choi comes out, had to come out. Good work there. Basic is absolutely running rings around Brunswick Juventus. Petreski in the middle of the park. Play the short one into Kundari. Oh, chance now. It's Sokol. He can start breaking away. 2 to beat. No help whatsoever. Coming back was Basic. Looks for Ninkovic, but gave it away. Sokol puts a challenge in. But Melbourne Srbija come away with it through Lukic.
Numbers swarm when they win it in the middle.
Desperate defending here from Brunswick Juve. They managed to win it back now. They can go forward, but they don't have enough numbers. Carter made the run. They switch it out wide to Sokol. He cuts back in. Lazaridis also joining in. Petreski swings it out wide. Serbia get the numbers back. They look for the line. Need a bit of assistance here, or at least win a cross. Petreski has kept it in. They go back to Choi's. Close to the halfway line. Needs to be careful here. Simioi.
So far impressed with Melbourne City's, with FC Melbourne Serbia's work rate up and down. Plenty of cover when they need it.
Headed away. Oh, took a heavy touch there. Was Simioi. Gets it back now, the captain. Oh, was looking for that darting pass, but it's going to be a free kick. Not sure what that was for, ladies and gentlemen, but...
bring the pull back, the first one. He's brought it back, Alex.
Keen eyes here in the box. Joining me is Daniel Nessa and Joe Sala. Has a chance now for Brunswick Juventus. Petreski. Can he find something in the box here?
Minute to go. How impactful would this be?
Big moment now. If they can pinch a goal here, will do them wonders going into the second half. Petreski lobs it into the box. Hill comes out. Unchallenged, and an easy one for him there.
Opportunity lost there, absolutely.
Clean hands by the keeper, Hill. He's done well tonight. I think Choi's been the busier of the two, but he's done nothing wrong.
He hasn't missed a beat.
Hill sends it forward. We've got 3 minutes of added time. Just
Again.
seems like Melbourne Srbija have too many numbers in the middle of the park here. Is Basic. He's going forward. Melbourne Srbija happy to just hold on to the ball up to the half time and go into the break within the lead. Nikolic gone quiet in the last couple of minutes. Had a promising opening half. Back to Nikolic. He'll go back to Hill. Hard chase here by Carr. Almost got there in the end, but not the best of headers that time. Strong challenge that time from Lees. He won the header back. That goes back to Choi. Choi swings it out wide to the left-hand side. Needs a little bit better in position when they go forward now. Bit of a run here, cross into the box, but straight at Hill. And he'll easily milk up a bit of time.
Both Sokol and Terence Carter waiting for the ball in the middle. No one went far post or anything, so the ball was an easy give.
Hill
An easy take.
send it to the right side of the field, but foul given away there.
And now Melbourne Srbija will get to have a crack on their side of the pitch. 1.5 minutes to go in this extra time.
Another dangerous free kick here for Melbourne Srbija. Cross comes in, looking for that back post again. Choi got a hand to it. He's got to quickly get back into his box. Ninkovic goes to the line, just happy to take up a bit of space. Try to look for a corner, but didn't work. Serbia retained possession now through Nikolic. Petreski now, no numbers forward, but they can maybe somehow stream forward now. A bit of a run here, tug on the shirt. No foul given away by the referee. It was an opportunity to blow the whistle, but they come forward now. Melbourne Srbija through Basic. Some tired legs out there. Challenge from Carter. Ninkovic spins out of trouble. Sloppy bit of play here from both sides. A forceful Lakic. And that'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. Half-time here at CB Smith Reserve. It is Brunswick Juventus 0, FC Melbourne Srbija 1. Thanks to a goal from Luka Ninkovic. I want to thank our major sponsor for this telecast. It is Joe's Quality Corner here at Preston Market. Make sure you go give them a visit. Let them know you're a Brunswick Juventus fan. Well, halftime is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. Grab yourself a drink and snacks. We'll be back after the halftime break. Plenty of football still left to come. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this opening round of VPL 2, coming to you live from CB Smith Reserve, thanks to our major sponsor, Joe's Quality Corner at Preston Market. Make sure you give them a visit. They are open this Saturday and Sunday for the long weekend. And my, oh my, do they have some specials on the board for you. Lamb loin chops, $20.99 a kilo. Barbecue lamb chops, $15.99 a kilo. And pork spare ribs, $19.99 a kilo. And they've got 18 variety of gourmet sausages at $19.99 a kilo. Make sure you give them a visit. That's Joe's Quality Corner at Preston Market. They're open this Saturday, Sunday, just in time for the long weekend. Well, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're watching around the world, let us know. Leave your comments on the line. Make sure you like and share the stream. We'll love to hear your thoughts about this game. First half, done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. It's Alex Sivkorowski, Daniel Nasser, and Joe Sala with me. Gentlemen, big second half here for our boys, Brunswick Juventus. Where do you think the key is for them to get back in this game?
Good question, Alex. It's a case of having control of that middle and getting an opportunity to get a strike on goal. We've been a little bit recalcitrant in maybe doing that, but it's all before us.
So it'll be Melbourne Srbija to get us underway. There we have it. Ninkovic will get us underway. It is the visitors leading 1-0. Plenty of time left to go. But as Joe said, they're going to have to get the centre of the park working if they want to get back in this game. There's a chance now for Choi. He has a couple of big saves in that opening 45. He'll be called upon again as they go wide. It's Lazaridis. Looks like Borisevic has moved to the centre of the park, so that's good news there with Kandari. Them two definitely need to link up to play a little bit better. It'll be a throw for the black and white in Brunswick Juventus. Long throw. Falls for Carter. He chances. Well, at least he's hit one. Might not have been the most cleanest shot we've seen tonight, but nevertheless, at least it's something to go off in opening minutes.
Certainly, he won't die wondering. It's a case of if we can get the ball to him in that position a little bit closer to the mark, we'll see what the result is from them. But
Jared
put himself about
to bring it back into play here. Melbourne Srbija will dictate the play. They have the lead. They know that Brunswick Juventus will need to attack them at every opportunity they get. And here's a throw. Nenad Nikolic had a brilliant first half, running down that left side of the flank and really caused havoc for Brunswick. So Oliver Stankovski would have made note of that at half time as Carter, high foot, bouncing around. Comes back, the challenge came through, and it is a free kick. Probably a bit too far to score, but nevertheless it's in touching distance of closer towards goal.
a little bit more urgency about us this second half. No personnel change, but he's obviously put it on him that a little bit more needs to be done.
Petreski over the ball. Cross comes in, it's a good one. Headed away, edge of the box now. Oh, it's a darting ball, edge of the box. Shot comes in. It is a corner. They're wanting a handball, but the referee says no. That's a lot better there, though. I've managed to get an opening bit of play. And here's a corner now for the boys in black and white. Cross to come. High, deep ball. Headed away. It's a foot race now. There's Melbourne Srbija come away with it. Behind with numbers, but it falls for Campagna. Good tackle in the end there by Brown. Goes straight to Hill.
Melbourne Srbija obviously trying to absorb our first few minutes of flurry, thinking that they'll get back into the game a little bit more assertive themselves. But if they sit back, it's an opportunity for us to keep knocking on the door, Alex, Daniel.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the crunch time here for both sides, really. It doesn't matter. 1-0 is not a winning scoreline at 60 minutes, so...
Just too many, it looks like too many deep at the back now. They go back to Choi. Sends it up forward, straight down the throat. Or awkward header there, high ball in the air, followed up his own ball. Headed down, but falls for Ilic. Coming away with it is Ilic. So one Ilic to another. They swing it out wide to Brown. Brown now edge of the box. Puts the ball down the line to Lees. Cross comes in. Not the greatest of clearance. The edge of the box comes in. Hits save off the post and in. And it's Marko Basic who gets the opening goal in the second half. And that's got to sting, gentlemen.
Yep.
Certainly tough to watch. A lot of spillage of the ball there, and they were just faster to get on top of it. Brunswick really need to collect themselves, settle the nerves, get on top of that ball. Possibly enjoy a little bit more possession. Really wear out the Melbourne Srbija pressure.
It really came of nothing there. And the defence once again just at the wrong time. Just could not clear it as they go forward now. And that's going to just sting in the tail to concede a cheap goal like that. Carter.
It's all about character now, Alex.
Who's going to step up now? They switch it out wide. It's a lovely ball. Lovely dummy that time from Lazaridis. Petreski. Melbourne Srbija happy just to have Ninkovic up top and have the numbers behind. So how they're going to break this down is going to have to be a masterclass from Oliver Stankovski. But 2-0, you know, ladies and gentlemen, is a dangerous scoreline. We've seen it in the past. Teams start to just drop off a little and they concede one before you know it, they concede another.
Hopefully that statistic holds up tonight.
Brown got a bit of space in front of him. Petreski charges down, cross into the box. Choi will get there first.
FC Melbourne Srbija with their tails up now. Obviously looking for the one that could put us to bed, but characteristics now are important.
They go back to Redmore, who goes wide to Lazaridis. Petreski always playing that type of sweeper role. Flicked on by Carter. Lazaridis now got a bit of space in front of him. Lovely ball into the box. Chance, but Hill comes away with it.
Half chance there, very good chance.
It's clever vision from the left back there. He's whipped that ball over the top, and a better touch from Sokol, and that was in.
Very much so. Lazaridis, good vision there.
Choi comes out again, switches it out to Lazaridis now. Needs a bit of assistance down the line. Good, strong tackle. That time from Enzo Campana. Lazaridis. Petreski. Oh, he's got to be careful. They turn it over. Ninkovic, the danger man. Strong challenge from Ninkovic again. He wins the ball back. They're fighting hard. Getting held that time by Lees. They stream forward now. Lovely ball out wide. Is this the opportunity for Brunswick Juventus? Cuts in nicely. Another chance. Hits one. Way over the bar. And Lucas Oliveira.
Not what the doctor ordered. bit of a hush over the crowd, a little bit shell-shocked at the moment. Not what we wanted to see at the start of the second half. But as I said before, now it's about character. About working hard to put into progress what you've done over pre-season. And as you say, 2-0 is one of those scorelines, so anything can happen.
Chance now again for Brunswick Juventus. A lovely ball in. They can get it out wide here. Oliveira's waiting for it. Cross to come in. Good ball into the box. High header. High ball in the air. Still not able to clear. Hill comes out and gobbles it up. They're pressing a little bit more now, Brunswick Juventus, but again, that final third just not clicking at the moment as Petreski looks around, has absolutely nothing in front of him, has to go back and concede a bit of ground. Lazaridis, don't they need him just start overlap a bit more? The poor ball in the middle looking for Carter. Carter wins it back now. Carter can stream forward, took a heavy touch. They get it back again.
Brunswick turnover.
Brunswick turns it over. They go wide to Brown. Brown now. Still going. Brown gets it by the byline and run out of space.
Fantastic defending there from Lazaridis. Jockeyed on the right, on the appropriate side, and forced the player out wide. Loose touch and out it went. Textbook.
Well, 55 minutes played here at CB Smith Reserve, and it's the visitors leading 2-0. Petreski. Long ball over the top to the right-hand side. Good run here now. Still going. Switches it out wide.
Good ball.
Lovely little step over. Hits one. Good save from Hill.
Good positioning by the keeper. Good stinging shot. Had to get down low to get it, but to no avail. More of that's required by us, Alex.
Well, they're going forward a bit more, which is a promising sign, and they're testing out the keeper, but unfortunately can't beat Hill at the moment as Brown keeps it in. They go back to Biggin. Nikolic over the top. Brown this time on the left-hand side. Cleared. Sokol. Go for a bit of a run here. Oh, good run here from Sokol. Still going. Beats 3. Petreski joins in to help. No one in the centre of the park. They eventually have to go wide to Lazaridis. Lazaridis now can go run. Hard chase from Ninkovic, but he gave it away cheaply. One back. Looking around is Oliveira. Kundari. Back to Simioi.
Showing a bit of composure here, which is good. Important for them to keep racking up the passes, keep the ball off Melbourne Srbija.
Lazaridis. As Oliveira just lost it there, so did Campana. Petreski. Good tackle in the end, but the referee blows his whistle.
They've done that well all night, FC Melbourne Srbija. They're winning a lot of those loose balls in the middle. Sometimes give away free kicks, sometimes they don't. Need a little bit more of that ourselves. And some cleaner possession.
Lukic will go back to Hill. Goes short to Lees. Ninkovic. Good work there, beaten this time by Redmore. They can go forward in the middle of the park here. Shot comes in, it's taken a deflection. They give it back again, out wide. Carter. Lovely dummy, gets it on the edge of the box. Carter now squares it. Shot comes in. And that time Kundari swings at it wide.
We're going to see whether it came off defender, but it did not. Goal kick eventuates. You almost feel like something like that has to break the deadlock, Alex, for us to get one on target and have a go from somewhere. At the moment, we can't get close enough.
Oh, they've had more shots in the second half than they did in the first half, which is a promising sign, but unfortunately they've conceded and are down 2-0. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're watching around the world, let us know your thoughts online. Leave your comments, like and share the stream. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the game as brought down. Plenty of red shirts. They stream forward now. In the middle is Campana. Lovely ball out wide. Good sliding tackle, and Choi will come out as Ninkovic was on his own again.
Really important to maintain the work rate now. They've showed that they can outwork them. We need to maintain it from here. Keep getting those shots on goal.
Lazaridis cuts in the middle of the park. Petreski. You see Petreski saying go back wide, but I don't think the pass was on.
The first game of the season, it's important that we keep up the work rate. Anything can happen. Melbourne Srbija can drop off.
Kandari. Oh, Sokol gets away now, but too many red shirts. Good clearance by Lukic. They falls now for Brown. Brown looks around in the middle. Campagna. Good sliding tackle. Referee says it was clean. Simioi.
Well back, Kundari.
Back to Petreski. Saying just got to move there as he puts a darting ball over the top. Lazaridis made the run. So did Lees. Lees chips it to himself. Clears up the line to Brown. Brown, lovely ball in the middle of the park. They're able to switch with such confidence and ease, Melbourne Srbija at the moment. They have no answers.
Ball didn't go, and 7 was free on his own for quite some time. Play to our advantage.
An hour down. Does Oliver Stankovski go to his bench? It looks like he is. And it will be a double substitution here. So
Kandundaho is coming on, and number 11, Joshua Bina.
And who's coming off? Looks like 18, Lucas Oliveira. 9 is done.
Ducell, the young man from New South Wales. Bit of zip and go just to give us a bit more zip in the front third.
Looks like Stefan Borusevic is also off. So Oliver Stankovski has made the change. Can that spur Brunswick Juventus on? Lees. Good work, Petreski cut it off. Here he is. Kanandaho. Oh, gets around nicely there. Still going. The referee has to blow his whistle.
And there's a card.
And finally a card is out. And it goes to Enzo Campana.
Got electric speed, the young boy. So he should give us a bit more firepower down this left. All right.
Well, Lazaridis has had some success going with the overlap run. I think combined.
Looking for some sort of change and a response, and a quick response at that.
Petreski now over the ball. Is this the moment here for Brunswick Juventus? Cross comes in near post, flicked on. They switch it out wide. Still going forward here. Cross trying to chip the keeper. Well, it was a decent effort. Just couldn't keep it down.
Thought it was in for a second.
Oh, there was a bit of a net rattle.
Thought it was in for a second. Keep chipping away.
Well, those substitutions have just given a little bit of a spring in a step for the home side. They need a goal here as the hour mark has clicked on. And it'll be a Melbourne Srbija throw.
Just those moments of lapse, Alex, at the back, to concede those 2 goals in the fashion they did. We're missing tonight dual Mirabella medalist Matthew Watley. It's got to be a key concern for the gaffer going forward, but quicker he's back, the better. Not to say that the boys that are covering quite now can't do the job, but just that little bit of a surety. So we'll all play out at the end of the game, see what's required, and not over yet. 2-0 scoreline.
Throw comes in, bounces in the box, it's flicked on, but Choi had it covered.
Plays quickly to Lazaridis. He gets cut off before he can get the pass off.
Oh, lovely touch there. Canandaho now streaming forward. And go wide to Lazaridis, still going forward now. This is promising signs. Lovely ball. Canandaho just couldn't get there in the end as Hill comes out. Right idea, right execute, but the execution wasn't there. But Canandaho has really changed the game a little bit, gents.
His pace, they're unable to deal with that if he gets on the roll.
Hill goes wide, looking for Brown. Lazaridis wins a header. Lovely work there from Kundari. Back to Lazaridis.
Switches on here. If we can get a long one outright.
Just not quick enough. I can see, gentlemen, that they're playing with Ninkovic, the sole striker up top, and everyone behind the ball. You just got to feel that Brunswick Juventus need to push up the field a bit more. They're playing a very deep line at times, and I think that's why they conceded those 2 goals. But you can see now they really need to get everyone, have one player back maybe to everyone forward. Carter there just heading it the wrong way.
Seem to be winning those little exchanges through the middle.
Yeah, Melbourne Srbija well known for their aggression for the ball.
Good work there by Lees. He keeps it in, but eventually cleared by Lazaridis.
I'd just like to see Phil Petrevski a little bit more at the sharper end, and Borisevic maybe sit back a little bit. They're both similar players but different. Petrevski's got a bit more vision in terms and a bit more craftiness with his left foot, whereas at the moment he's playing that anchor role.
Yeah, freeing him up with his vision and his ability on the ball. Could be the thing that pays the dividend.
Could be. Just Kundari can also fight and graft, and we just need to. So 3 boys now, or 2 boys in a similar position. That's where we lose it.
Yeah. Strong challenge. They go forward. Ninkovic. Lovely ball over the top to Brown. Choi thought about it. Brown keeps it in. Cross into the box. Ninkovic!
That's the dagger in the heart for all the Brunswick Juventus faithful. And as Joe called it, it was losing that ball in the midfield. The quick ball out wide. The new keeper came off his line, trying to offer extra protection, and
well, we kept saying it. Those crosses kept coming in, and now the sprinklers have just come on, which makes it even worse. There was a beautiful header in the end there by Ninkovic, gentlemen. It was the cross that came in from Brown.
Look, he's a classic
Ninkovic
striker.
just put it away.
Knows to be at the right timing. He's timing to get into the box for the right ball. You can't deny that. I just feel that the space we're allowing at the moment is not what the doctor ordered. I'm sure Oliver is not keen on so far, but in the meanwhile, the ground's getting a bit of a drink. Only one half of it. It's probably our half. Maybe we want to slick up the ground play, Alex.
It's a tactic often used in the EPL, and so why not in the VPL?
Well, we want to thank our major sponsor for bringing us this telecast. It's Joe Quality Corner at Preston Market. Make sure you give them a visit. They're open Saturday, Sunday, this long weekend, so get your quality meats from there. They have lots of specials on this weekend.
And Brunswick's also opted for a substitution. Carter's having a break, and it looks like Barfarosh, number 9, is coming on.
Barfarosh and Max Batchelor both on the bench tonight. Proven goal scorers. Must be a little bit of a doubt for some niggly injuries. I couldn't imagine why they wouldn't start otherwise, but Tommy Barfarosh on there now. Bit of a goal poacher, but again, we need to carry the ball to exploit his prowess.
Absolutely. There's been certain passages tonight where 3-0 doesn't reflect how certain passages for Brunswick have gone.
They've just been much more clinical.
Yeah. Certainly feels like Melbourne Srbija have come in, have got the chemistry, have had the nerves settled.
Yeah.
But how electrifying is Konondaho since he's come on?
He had the opportunity to change the game. He certainly has. They're struggling to cope with his pace. That is actually Max Batchelor's also come on now, number 99. So Dussell's gone to the right-hand side by the looks of it. Or going to making his way to the right-hand side.
So it looks like Max Batchelor's on. Didn't see who came off.
Not quite sure, though. Numbers are very dark to see. But both Barfarosh and Max Batchelor are on. We know there's goals in both of those boots. Big ask, but we never say can't be done. And while the maintenance people are struggling to get this sprinkler under control, gentlemen.
Well, if you're wondering where to go for a feed after, besides the canteen, I'd recommend Cornerstone Pizzeria out in Harding Street, Coburg, 105 to 107. A solid pizza store there. They use a traditional stone cook. If you want that extra crisp crust at the bottom.
Well, we'll definitely be going there after the game.
I can vouch for that. Jamil and the crew there provide super food. You won't be disappointed. Mention our name, see what sort of reaction you get.
I'm going to need probably a Nutella pizza after just to drown some sorrows.
Well, gentlemen, it's not the start to the season that we hoped for. 3-0. They haven't been outplayed, which is the one thing that we will say. They haven't been outplayed, but Melbourne Srbija have just taken their chances and they put them away. Whereas for us, up the other end, it just hasn't worked.
Alex, we've been scrambled. Their goals have been produced, as in their pattern play is a little bit better going forward in the front third. They're on time for their running. They're all sacrificing. The middle is sacrifices itself for the run, and our defenders are finding it hard to track who's going where at the moment. But we can't be critical of their finishing. It's a case of we haven't taken what half chances we have had. Yep. But they have been half chances.
Sprinklers are still on here. As we said, we want to thank our major sponsor, Joe Quality Corner at Preston Market. Make sure you go visit them. They're open Saturday, Sunday. Get in time for the long weekend. They've got a couple of specials on. Lamb loin chops at $20.99 a kilo. Barbecue lamb chops at $15.99 a kilo. Pork spare ribs at $19.99 a kilo. And they've got 18 varieties of gourmet sausages at $19.99 a kilo. So make sure you get down there this Saturday, Sunday for your long weekend, and let them know you're a Brunswick Juventus fan. So whilst the sprinklers are still on, Well, I could say it'll be definitely a lot of added on time. Could this just disrupt the momentum a little bit for Melbourne Srbija, you feel?
Look, it could, Alex. Could also work in the opposite. So it's something we have to cope with. These things are sent to try us as the tier of football we're in. It won't be pleasing either side, nor the spectators. But I'm sure the maintenance crew is working on that as we speak. There we go.
There we have
some
it.
success. And all accolades must go to Gino Favreau. He's our #1 expert with anything to do with plumbing. Gino's done the
we're
job.
back underway now at here, CB Smith Reserve. Will definitely be some added time on, but it's going to be an uphill battle here for Brunswick Juventus now. They need 3 goals in a space of, I'd say, a good 20-25 minutes, with the amount of added time will be added. Not impossible, but you just feel like if they don't get one in the next 5 minutes, it might be too far gone for them.
What we won't do is lay down, so I can vouch for that. Just need to be a bit more clinical, a bit more pressure. Be that 4-0 or 3-3, it's what we need to do. Need to go forward.
Another throw here right in front of the bench. Long darting throw. And it'll be a Brunswick Juve. They quickly take it now. Cross can come in. Shimmies and shakes. Good opportunity here into the box. Cleared. Eventually, high ball in the air. Ninkovic chasing it down. Strong header there from Ninkovic. He won it. They go forward now, but Brown just took a heavy touch.
Heavy first touch, and he's pulled up with a bit of calf strain or foot.
Lazaridis going forward now. They can utilise that extra man forward. Good touch here from Max Batchelor. Just turns it over. Back to Ninkovic. Composed here, play by Melbourne Srbija. Ninkovic. Ball over the top. Brown's got to stretch those legs again, but Lazaridis heads it back to Choi. And I think Brown might have to come off after he's put his hand up as Petreski.
Seems to be seizing up. Done a lot of running tonight, Brown.
The heavy sprints in this heat.
Yep. It'll be energy sapping for sure. First game in under ideal conditions, but a touch warm.
Good run here from Kundari. Nice work by Ubina. Still going forward. I can switch it out wide. Eventually it does. Batchelor. Looking to go one-on-one. Gets it on the edge of the box. Lovely dummy. Still going back. Crosses high. Deep. Too deep. And that'll be a goal kick.
It's that pass or the pass before that needs to come that little bit earlier.
Does FC Melbourne Srbija make a change here?
Looks like Ryan Brown. Also coming off Luka Ninkovic, coming on his number 5. Hey, Kubi Higigi. And looks like 19. Vojislav Milojevic.
Melbourne Srbija taking off Ninkovic, unless he's run his race and done the Ks. They must think the game's in their keeping.
Well, he's had a chance at a hat-trick for his new club and unfortunately had to be pulled off by Željko Popovic, but nevertheless done an outstanding job as Hill goes forward. Lovely little 1-2 play here. Falls for Basic.
Goal kick. Tough night for the Zebras. Not a great start to life in the third tier.
Lazaridis. Get it back again. Oh, Petreski. Got to be careful here with distribution. Darting ball upfield. Oh, taking a tumble that time was Ilic. Still tried to go for it. Just seems like there's desperation there from Melbourne Srbija at every ball they want to win, and if they can't win it, they definitely try to get it back as quick as they can. In the middle of the park now, Lakic.
The first touch was a bit loose and has taken it out. Stankovski's going to be really pressing here to see a response. You know, Joe mentioned it earlier around the character, not lying down. He's got potentially 15 plus minutes to his disposal still. 3-0.
Anything can happen in football. It's not a great scoreline, but it can change quickly in football. Just need to break the ice somewhere.
Looking for Batchelor that time, but the pass wasn't on as they come away with it. Milojevic. Cut off there. Chance now. Looks around. Lazaridis. Good ball down the line. It's Batchelor now. Batchelor tries to bump one, but had too much to do as Biggin comes in and clears up the field. Composed. Kundari. To Petreski. Out-muscled that time was Barfarosh. They win it back, but it's given away cheaply again. Now they stream forward. Basic. Oh, it's a lovely ball in now.
Through.
Oh, just took the wrong turn. That time was
Bit of a let off.
Kanakubo.
Could have taken it first time and didn't. Bit of a let off for the Zebras.
Big let off there. They go forward now. Ubina. Out wide, the Batchelor. Lazaridis. Lovely ball. Batchelor kept running on. Edge of the box. Squares it nicely now. Barfrosh had a shot. Was blocked. Still going forward. Good work here, Ubina. They switch it out wide. Promising signs here. Cross comes in. Not high enough. Cleared by Lakic. Petreski. Out wide.
Good ball. Good
Batchelor
ball.
now, one-on-one. Cuts in. Needs to shoot. Squares it again. Too many red shirts in front of him, just bouncing off Biggin that time. They get it back again. Cross comes in. Biggin. Oh, it's an own goal. Ooh. It will be a corner, though.
Biggin thrown himself at the first one. Took a knock. Got up and had to flick it away. Could have gone anywhere, but didn't go where we wanted it. FC Melbourne Srbija defending for dear life to keep the scoreline intact. The black and white team struggling for solutions at this stage.
Corner to come now.
Referee signalling could be a... Just one moment. Looks like he needs attention.
Yeah, I think Biggin is going to call for the trainer.
Is it Biggin, number 3?
Not looking too good.
I know.
No, he's waved him off. So Petruski now tasked with whipping a ball in. Good cross in.
Post, beautiful. Has it gone in?
Cleared off the line.
Blow the whistle, ref.
Another chance. Headed in and over the bar. They're claiming it was over the line, but too hard to tell from this angle.
No VAR. It's not going to count.
Just another chance going. He's begging that time.
Got to commend Melbourne Srbija on their desperation to protect that goal.
Yep.
There's been barely any touches for Brunswick Juventus where they've been able to take an uncontested possession in their box.
Haven't been clean enough going forward.
As Hill goes forward on his own, he's Basic. Lovely work that time from Kundari. They switch it out wide. Kanandaho. And they do get a throw. They send everyone forward. Redmore also going up forward now. Looks like a long throw. Rory Delap style into the box. Headed away. Another crack at it. Cross comes in. It's low this time. Cleared away. Foot race now. Who gets there first? And it'll be a Melbourne Srbija ball.
I'll be in no rush. As they either walk over the ball and leave it there in no rush to get going, and nor should they. Another substitution looms for FC Melbourne Srbija.
Nenad Nikolic looks like he's coming off. And number 8 is Themos Kapanis.
Those colours of the numbers were in the wrong order. The red one's usually the one coming off. Green one's the one coming on. But I say no more. It's been one of those nights so far.
And looks like an offside flag is raised on the far side from the assistant referee.
Manhandled Barfarosh, but doesn't get the ball.
Hill, happy to milk some time off the clock, goes wide to Lees. Lees tried to flick it on, but couldn't get the accuracy he wanted as Lazaridis to bring it back into play.
They really need to get it out on that right-hand side. Kunandaho's come on. He was electrifying in that first period. On the left-hand side, he's now moved to the right, and he's been sort of a reduction in supply.
Petruski waiting for it in the middle of the park here. They go long over the top. It's Kunandaho. He'll get a corner.
It's been Nathan Tidmarsh that's come on. Didn't see that change happening, but looks like Nathan Tidmarsh, number 2's come on. Unless I'm wrong.
Corner now for Brunswick Juventus. Cross comes in into the hot spot there. Flicked on. Falls in the back now. Kept in. Going short. Kundari whips it in looking for the back post. Hill comes out and grabs it. And we'll get a round of applause from the away fans.
It's been good all night like that, Hill. Very short in the air and able to take the one grab, no fumbles.
Hill just slicing that one off the boot. Lees gets it under control. Goes for the line. Headed away by Lazaridis. Brought down. Kundari. Gang tackled that time as they go forward. Oh, has a chance there. Fancies himself. Troy has to make a save. What an effort that was.
Maxim Ilic just thought he'd test Choi from distance, and a pretty accurate shot it was, and young Maxim fairly proud with himself there. He's a good young player, as I say, spent some time in the black and white as a youngster.
Well, corner to come now for Melbourne Srbija, as Choi had to make a frenetic save there to save his blushes.
Could we possibly see a quick counter-attack from this?
Cross comes in, headed down, straight at Choi.
He's looking for it for the run now.
No one running on the end of it. In the middle of the park is Petreski. Out wide to Lazaridis.
10 minutes of extra time by the looks of it.
So there's 10 minutes. Can we get something here? Cleared for a throw-in.
So 10 minutes for Brunswick Juventus to at least get a consolation goal here and finish on a positive. It hasn't been their night. The good news is there's plenty of rounds to go. They go short. Back out again. Cross comes in. Easy one there for Hill. As we've almost played a minute of added time, 9 minutes to go after that unfortunate drinks break. Lazaridis, we're happy to see that one go over the line.
Where fitness counts again now. Tail end of the game, the boys have been putting in for a little while.
Lees clears. Just no one in the centre of the park as Lakic. We're happy to go back to Hill.
Just confidence play. Confidence play, Alex. That's you're up. You can afford the time.
Petreski, nice little dummy. Lovely ball, but again, just red shirts everywhere. You look at the moment, they stream forward in the middle of the park. It's Ilic, he goes out wide. Ikigi.
To the run.
Lovely ball. Squares it in, chance. And it is a corner. And another chance here for FC Melbourne Srbija.
The willingness to get on the end of the run.
Much more belief in the Melbourne Srbija side. They run for each other. They're in the spaces for each other. They put the ball out and they just go.
Been a lot more creative in the front third. That's the difference between the two sides tonight. Plenty of improvement in us by the looks of it, so we'll need to ramp it up. Black and white bus heads north next week to Goulburn for the away trip.
Cross comes in, headed away by Petreski, forced to Lakic. Crowd saying shoot at every chance they get now. Back to Basic, another cross in. Ooh, the header was on, but just couldn't get the accuracy right.
Basic has been causing headaches from around about the first minute till now.
He's played that number 10 role, very pivotal tonight, and something that's missing from the Brunswick Juventus side. As Lazaridis goes up forward. Gang tackle
Two
there.
handfuls of shirt.
Yep.
Barfarosh.
Always looks to shield the ball, Barfarosh. Very hard for the defenders to contend with that. They usually put their arms out and around his waist.
Yeah.
Hence the free kick. Like we've seen Phil Petreski a little bit more forward tonight than what he's played. His distribution is second to none. just like to see him a little bit closer, dictating the action in the front third.
Cross comes in, but it's gone wide, and it will be a goal kick.
Redmore got his head to the ball there.
Gentlemen, looking at the stats, very similar. 4 shots on target, 5 shots off target, but the scoreline reads 3-0 to Melbourne Srbija. It just goes to show you, if you don't take your chances, you get punished.
Absolutely. And it's happened. Everyone's seen a game like this. 2 sides going at it. One side puts them away, one side doesn't. And it reads 3-0. 3-0 absolutely, Melbourne Srbija have done a great job, but 3-0 does not reflect how well both sides have actually played today.
I'm sure once the coaching staff sit down to analyse what's actually occurred, they'll be able to sort out some alterations.
Hill takes up a bit of time. We've played almost 4.5 minutes to go out of the 10 minutes of added time. Kunandaho there out muscled. It'll be a Melbourne Srbija throw. Throw flicked on. I go back to Choi. Redmore has Lazaridis to his left. Lovely little turn there. They can push it out wide. There's Lazaridis kept running. In the middle of the park is Ubina. Petreski. Tackle came in, still going forward. Lovely ball out wide now. Cross wasn't the greatest as it's deflected and it falls for Maxim Ilic.
Anywhere will do for Melbourne Srbija at the moment. Popovic urging his side to come forward. Been a long day, they've run hard. Brunswick Juventus wouldn't be excited.
If you're Stankovsky now, you're thinking maybe go 3 at the back, overload the midfield a bit more, try and increase the supply going forward?
Bad situation for coaches at this stage. It's hard to know what the reaction is, but these sort of things creep up on you. It's a case of what plans we had in place to start with and who's not done the job and whether the job was in place correctly. So he'll analyse all that as we go forward next week, I'm sure. Hopefully we can get a response for the Goulburn trip.
Another throw here for Melbourne Srbija as we've got 3 minutes left to go before the full-time whistle sounds here at CB Smith Reserve. It's home side 0, Melbourne Srbija 3 in the opening game of Victorian Premier League 2. As they go forward, lovely ball out wide and just not able to keep it in was Max Batchelor there. As you said, Joe, next week's trip away to
Goulburn Valley Suns.
Goulburn Valley Suns, which is a long road trip there. As the referees now will... Looks like it was just a bit of a shove.
Bit of a push and shove behind play. Didn't see too much in it. I was watching it, but Tommy's a little bit frustrated with things.
As Biggin's gone down, I don't think there was much in it.
Teammates last year, Luke Biggin and Tommy Barfarosh, so not quite sure. Maybe a bit of banter. Not worth much. Don't want to see too many involvement from the officials. Both of those two boys aren't really the type of character to do anything behind play, so not expecting something drastic. Yellow card each. Fair enough too. Bit of finger pointing there by Ilic.
Just over a minute to go.
It's a throw here from Lees in the middle of the park is the captain in Lukic. Melbourne Srbija will start off the season with a big win, 3-0 over Brunswick Juventus in an opening round of Victorian Premier League 2 as Hill switches it out wide. Lazaridis cuts that one off, brought down by Batchelor. He's got 2 to beat. Trying to play it to himself, but plenty of red shirts around him. Good touch that time from Ilic. Just composed now in the back line as they hoof it forward. Rudy Moore's got to be careful here. And it'll be a free kick going in the way of Brunswick Juventus. But it won't matter. That is a full-time whistle here at CB Smith Reserve. And it's a big win for the Wayside. Melbourne Srbija take it out 3-0 in the end. And they start off their season, the newly promoted side, taking out a big scalp in Brunswick Juventus. Gentlemen, as you can see there from the stats, very similar stats, but unfortunately Brunswick Juventus couldn't take their chances, whereas Melbourne Srbija did, and then they put them away, and it was pretty much a shut-up shop for them in the end.
Yep, not a great start for the Zebras, and licking our wounds we'll have to do this week, but in preparation for the away trip, we hope we can bounce back rather quickly.
It's all about the response. Hopefully after this we're all going to be heading to Cornerstone for a little bit of pizza, a little bit of pasta. Join us there and make sure you let him know that you came from Brunswick Juventus. With a 3-0 loss, maybe he'll throw in an extra gelati.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you all for tuning in to this Black and White TV. We can't thank you enough. We want to thank our major sponsor, Joe's Quality Corner at Preston Market. Make sure you give them a visit. They're open this Saturday, Sunday. Check their specials out. And also, as we mentioned, Cornerstone Pizzeria at 105 107 Harding Street in Coburg. Well, on behalf of the team, myself, Alex Sivkrosky, Daniel Nasser and Joe Sala, we want to thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you at the next home game. Have a great weekend.